So this is what we're going to be working on here. I've already got the engine out and the all-wheel drive subframe is installed already. Only thing left to do is assemble the entire transmission. And this is the block over here. So this is a fully built K28-2 block. Well, I guess I say fully built, but really the only thing that's stock are the cams for now. I guess we'll get some cams in the future. Hopefully some drag cartel cams. My God, it is windy today. So back to the car. Let's get some light in here. Oh, there you go. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, the block is pretty much ready. I think the only thing I'm gonna change on the block is I'm gonna go ahead and crack the head off. We'll crack the head off and I'm gonna redo the O-rings on there. I don't believe I did them correctly, but Juan's gonna help me out with that. And then transmission's in here right now, so we'll get started on that. This is actually the drive shaft right here. So this is a Freelander drive shaft. I've actually got all the bearings in there for the transmission. So let's see how this turns out. Should come out nice. Hopefully this documentary comes out nice. I hope so. Just to give you a little walk around of the car. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. All right, so I went ahead and took everything out of the box. This was everything that was in there. So let's start off with this piece right here. This bell housing is off a 2005 to 2010, I believe, Honda Element. I purchased this brand new online. They're discontinued, so good luck finding one. I know there's a few dealers out there that still have them. I'll link the one that I got it from. And you know, this may look like a GearX box, but it's actually just a stock 4.3 final drive and countershaft. Picked this up from Only the Best, Juan at JJ Auto Works. Wave track differential. These are made for front wheel drive and all wheel drive. So if you ever do decide to part ways with this, or you know, part out your build, you won't have a hard time finding a buyer because it will apply either to a front wheel drive or an all wheel drive transmission. Right here we've got the transfer case. This is off a CRV, I believe. I think that's what the post said. Anything will work really, CRV or Element. It's all the same thing. I believe there's a few differences in them. And probably gonna open this up and just make sure all the bearings on the inside are pretty good. I believe it had about 160,000 miles, it said. So we're definitely gonna post a video of opening this up and refreshing it. I know these cases are a weak point, so in the future I'm definitely going to consider getting the drag cartel billet housing. It's pretty pricey, but I mean, if this thing ends up breaking, it's going to be a necessity. Moving on to my gears. So this is actually a gear set that I built maybe 4 years ago. It's a PPG synchro cut helical gear set. Pretty beefy gear set. Haven't had a problem with it at all. Before I put them on there, I actually shredded my fourth gear, which was what made me honestly get these gears, because if I shredded them so easily, it was only gonna be a short amount of time before I actually shredded them again. So yeah, went ahead and got first through fourth. So I actually did something different with my gear set. I guess it only applies to my gear set because the ratio on this fourth and the stock RSX fifth are pretty much identical. So I actually went and upgraded to a TSX fifth gear and then a TSX sixth gear as well. Cruising is just amazing because the RPMs are so low. The car is really just honestly just chilling. So you may be wondering, why do I have another stock final drive when I have one right here? Well, long story short,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I completely destroyed the final drive and had to get another one. So, I mean, I probably could have got a Gear X one or definitely a PPG. I mean, I really do want a PPG one, but that's going to have to come in the future. I mean, those things are pretty pricey and I don't really have the funds for that right now. So, yeah, we're definitely going to do that. The mount kit that I'm running on the car is Hasports. So I've got these out right now. I mean, these have been in there for literally maybe 5 years. They've done a hell of a job. Not one complaint with those. I think I got one of the lowest bushings that I could have. So they are a little worn. But I mean, honestly, the car back then was literally making almost, I think, 560 horsepower. So, you know, I can't blame them. So I'm actually going to ship those out. And I'm going to get some stiffer bushings put in there. Oh, and I'm also going to go ahead and get the rear mount. I'm going to go ahead and get the rear mount. It goes right there. Since it's completely different. But stay tuned. Stay tuned in for the next video where I completely assemble this transmission. Currently right now I'm only waiting on one more gear, which is the transfer drive gear that goes underneath this gear right here. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this little intro and hope you stay tuned for the next video.